Bismillah, walhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. In previous video, we read lesson 2a. In this video, we will learn lesson 2b and lesson 2c, inshallah. So the objective of lesson 2b is to be able to recognize the form of the letter when it is placed in the middle of a word. So for example, if alif comes at the middle of a word, alif will look like this. It can have two different shapes. And then if ba comes at the middle of the word, ba will look like this. So let's read. Alif, alif, ba, ta, ain, ghain, fa. Next line. Qaf, lam, mim. So if mim comes at the middle of the word, mim will look like this. Noon, ha, ya. Now exercise. Ain, fa, ha, ghain, qaf. In this one, we got two letters. The first letter is ba. The dot is here, and the shape is on top. Ba shape is on top here. So that's ba. And the second letter is kha. So that's the shape of kha, and the dot is over here. So that's ba kha. It's two letters together. Next line, next one is also two letters connected together. The first letter is ba here, ba. Second one, ghain, ghain. So it's ba ghain. And the next one, the first letter is noon here, and then ayn, noon, ayn. Next one, first letter ba, and then qaf here, ba qaf. Next one, the first letter is noon on top here, noon. And the second one, which is underneath, that's jim. So noon, jim. Next one, ya, mim. The last one, first letter kaf, and second letter is alif, that line. So kaf, alif. So alhamdulillah, we read lesson 2b. Can you practice properly the lesson, and then then hide the lesson and try to read the exercise. If you can read exercise without looking at the lesson, then alhamdulillah, you have learnt it. And if you struggle to read the exercise without looking at the lesson, then please practice the lesson again and then try again. Now let's move on to lesson 2c. And the objective of lesson 2c is to be able to recognize the form of the letter when it is placed at the end of a word. So if alif comes at the end of a word, alif will look like this. If ba comes at the end of the word, ba will look like that. If ta comes at the end of the word, then ta can have three different shapes. So you try to remember this. Ta will have more shapes. So let's read from ta. Ta, 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 ain, ghain, fa, qaf, lam, mim, noon, ha, ya. Now let's do the exercise. So in each box we have two letters. So we're gonna read them, and we'll read them separately. Ba, sin, like that. Ta, ra, ta, mim, jim, lam, ha, jim, kha, ta, sin, dal. Next line. Shin, ra, ain, dal, صاد با ضاد دال غين ميم فا ذال قاف لام كاف نون لام ميم نون كاف ها لام همزة ذال يا را ثا جيم. You can read with me or you can repeat after me. Next line. Noon, ta, tha, ba, noon, dha, hamza, ain. So from hamza, ain, you can see both letter has connected fully. In the previous example, there was little space to show you that there is two letters. Now it's fully connected. Lam, alif, kaf, lam, mim, ta. Last line. So the first letter is ba here, and then ha, kaf, alif. And in this one, the first we're gonna read the top letter, which is ta, which here, ta. And the bottom one is ya. So ta, ya, tha, ya, ba, ya. The top one is lam here. Lam, ya, noon, ya. So look at the last five. They have same shape. So the all of them, the second letter, which is at the underneath, is ya, and the first one is different. I mean, first letter is different on top. So if there is a two dot on top, then it is ta. This one. If three dot on top, then that's tha. If one dot underneath here, then that's ba. And if there is a line like that, then that is lam. It is not alif. Okay. And if one dot on top, like the last one, then that's noon. So practice properly and learn them properly. If you learn properly, then next lessons will be easy for you, inshallah. جزاكم الله خيرا. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.